All right, so my basic combat archery loadout would be something similar to this. I'd have a front-facing quiver. Um, I'd have a this is called a Quiver knife, and that's self-explanatory. That's real close combat, close quarters combat. Um, in the back quiver here, I got a couple arrows, but this is basically my heavy arrows. The 300 grain, 150 grain, 205 grain, or myriad of these, which are 125 or just 100 grain bone saws from cold steel. So there's a variation of arrows, heavy or special purpose. I'll go in the back quiver. These are normally just field points and small penetrators or cutters for those pesky orcs and zombies that like coming into our realm and disturbing our calm, for lack of a better way to put it. But anyway, yeah, 50-pound PMZ archery, Mongolian horse bow, my name on it, looks neat. And, you know, mod what you want. I put black on there. Just took a marker, painted it. Got some more markers too. I'm going to go back over. It's a little faded on some spots. Might design some little inspirational stuff on the twine here and go from there. But the back quiver I made, so it's a little more flimsier than what I wanted. So I'm going to have to mod this here, pinch it or whatever, or make it shorter. I got everything riveted together and sewn together, so with leather cord. I'll have a longer video later on how I do the quivers. It's beyond easy. So you just have to get a couple of tools, get you a leather punch to make holes, like in a belt or something, and some leather cord, some 12 by 24 leather, and shape it the way you want, and reinforce it if you want to. I'll show you how to do that. This is a basic thing here, and I'll get into, you know, so you don't have to reach, especially if you have shoulder injuries, arthritis, or whatever, and you can get in there and pull your heavy arrow out. And this is one of those Muzzy types, Chinese knockoffs, if you will. And these are very, very punchy. I don't know that you'd have to have a lot of force, so this would be better on a crossbow, to be honest with you. And we'll get to that later. All you got to do is subscribe. You can become a member if you want to join. And I mean, I took the lowest dollar setting that there was. So you're not going to pay $5 or whatever. You're going to pay, I think, less than $2. It's been so long, I forgot what I set it at. But I'll double check all that, and we'll make a video on that as well on membership. But you'll get exclusive links to go get some of these things as a member, and you will create your own setup, your own combat archery. Of course, I'm going to poke myself in the eye and go from there. Oh, I'm not following that down. Can't find it. There it is. Okay, so yeah. So you see the cut the way I have it cut, and I think I need to flip that around, to be honest with you. But I'm gonna make a pattern and mass produce all these. See if I can get a leather press operator to press the patterns and give me about 3,000 of these, and start selling them in different colors and so on and so forth with little accent designs on them for whatever you like. So anyway, the bow, self-explanatory. I've done a lot of videos on this specific bow. I like it. It works great. You can thumb draw on a 50-pound one time, and it won't hurt you, but I suggest getting a thumb ring. Mine's in the other room. And if you're going to do thumb ring archery, if not, you're going to do Slavic draw like I did on the short that I just did. So it just all depends on what you want to do. Okay, there's multiple options. You can still Mediterranean 3-finger draw this if you want to. Not going to hurt it. For less than $100 on all these bows you get from PMZ like this. Yeah, you can. This is a 50. I think that's one of the heavier ones they have. They're the heaviest, I do believe, on these types of bows. But they do have lighter bows, 20 pound, 30 pound, so on and so forth. Good for practice and preparing. Whatever option you want to use on that. So I'm not shooting 200 arrows a day off of this because it would wear out really quickly if I did that. There's signs of wear on it, and some of the design features. These little plastic pieces that go down here, not so much here, but on top there is a little bit of cracking. And it's one of the things you got to really watch when you get your bow and you string it. You just want to play with it a little bit. See if you hear any popping or cracking or feel funny, not normal. Kind of bend. It'll bend like this when you got it strung. It's not completely and totally cast iron to where you can't do that. So you just want to mess with it a little bit, pull on it, and just hang on to it. Use all your fingers you want to, and check it for any anomalies. Always be safety conscientious when it comes to shooting. I had my Mandarin Duck recurve combat archery rig. String is over there hanging on the target. The string exploded on me. And so those types of things I expect to happen on the heavier 60 pound plus bows a lot. So I really don't try to mess with that too much, especially on an indoor target. So the 50 pound is working great. 40, 45. I got 35, 45, and a 50. And I can use any of those. So I got the Assassin's bow over there. It works great. But I'm going to go to Odinson Archery and get me another bow and see how well that one works out. This will be fiberglass assassin, so I'm gonna check that out, or a mixture of fiberglass and whatever composite type. I don't really even know what it's made of. I just know that it looks awesome and I want one. So I'm gonna grab that up and give that a run for its money and see what it's got going on. Shooting multiple arrows really quickly, just like I do with this, and everybody will be happy with the results on that. So enjoy your day.